Greetings and welcome back to No Man's Sky. Alright, so as you can see at the moment, I'm on the bridge of my freighter, and I thought we'd take a look at a couple of things here and see some things that have happened. Alright, so this is a little area here. This here, I didn't even know you could do this until I actually stumbled across it. And that is, you can get little missions here. Planetary depot. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that one. That'll be very useful. Kill monstrosities. The monstrosities are the things that come when you mess with the eggs around those abandoned buildings. So that means I'd actually have to be on top of the building shooting at them. I'll try to find some place that'll be safe to do that. The thing about them is you kill a monstrosity, one immediately respawns. So it's not like you can actually be on the ground and kill them if you're there, you know. You either go up on the building or you hide from them, because otherwise it'll just be constant killing. But you can shoot them from up above, right? So, I mean, these are some missions that I didn't know you could get. There are other missions. We'll take a look at those in a few minutes. Another thing over here, I get to look at, I actually get to warp from here. So, I mean, I could warp the freighter from here, or I could just warp my ship somewhere else and then, you know, summon the freighter. Probably a better idea. Okay, here I can manage my fleet. Okay, my fleet at the moment is my wonderful freighter and one frigate. This one. Yeah, that kind of sucks. It really does. So it's a sea, it's a trade, and yeah, I mean, this thing isn't going to be going out and doing anything. Times damage. Okay, so this, I haven't sent it out in expeditions. It's not damaged at the moment. Yeah, if one of these things get damaged, you have to go out, you have to get aboard, you have to find the spots, and you have to use resources to repair them. So I did that in a previous playthrough. It was really annoying. So this guy, I'm not going to send him out on any missions. I don't know how you get other frigates. Maybe you buy them. I do have decent money now, just saying. This fellow here will actually do the expeditions, right? So potential expeditions. All right, so the star value tells you the difficulty and then also tells you what kind of thing it is, right? So obviously I'm not going to send that thing out on a combat patrol. Actually, I'm not sending it out on anything. For instance, if I select this one, difficulty, I could put, you know, power-ups in here. I can actually manufacture at least one of them, so that's not so bad. And then you would pick a ship. You could pick one of 5, right? But the thing about it is I don't have anything but this, so yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. Nope. Not until I get something better. I need to get more. Like I said, I'm not really sure how you do that. I guess maybe you board the other freighters. They let you do that, even without combat. Maybe I can buy one. Like I said, I don't know how much they cost. And I'm not going to spend all of my money on that. But anyway, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So lots of stuff going on with that. I am currently using my freighter to store precious things. And I got most of them from research depots. You know, the planetary depots, the one they want me to raid. And in some cases, I actually did some crafting of them, like nitrogen salt. I got the other item that I needed, enriched carbon, and I was able to make hot ice. And you can see a stack of those is actually very, very profitable. But you know what? I might need that for something else someday. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I got into raiding manufacturing facilities for the recipes. That's what you need to do. So if you look down at hot ice, I got that one. So I have nitrogen right now. I don't have enriched carbon. I used all my enriched carbon to make those hot ice. But if, for instance, if you remember, where was it? Oh, liquid explosive. So I can make those. It's all plants, right? Liquid explosive. I could just do that. I got this. So I don't know how to make a fusion accelerant, but if I did and I could make a lot of money doing that. A lot of money. So that's the thing. You get the recipes and you're good. You know, I want to get rid of those because I have 2 stacks of those on the freighter. Actually, since I'm here, hold on a minute, close that up. Since I'm here, I actually want to get that. Hold on a second. Move that to my exosuit because I'm going to sell it. The reason is because the starship has something that I wanted to transfer, which is this. I don't have that, so it might be useful. So why don't you put that on the freighter? Okay, I don't have any room for this, so I'll probably sell them whenever I can. Oh, and these 3 right here, the ones you get from asteroids, right? This is fuel for the pulse drive, but it's also used for something else too. See, you can actually build in the freighter. It had me build this. this is something I can use to collect the spoils of expeditions after I'm done. And they make you do it. He won't actually talk to you about expeditions until you do it. And how do you do it? You do like the Z, and you notice you got like a room right here. That's just a regular freighter room. Hold on a second. Okay, there's the fleet command room. So if you notice what you use to make it, silver, gold, and trillium. So you can make a whole bunch of things. Basically build it out, and you could have like ramps going up and down. Where's the other ones here? Rounded sections, and where is it going up? And this one right here. So you could have something going down or going up or something like that. So you could do it because you have a whole storage area back here. So you could knock out all these walls if you want and build in here as if it was a base. It doesn't seem to like the idea of a teleporter in here, which I would really like to have had. But I mean, that's definitely something. See, I don't know if I get a better freighter, does that carry over? Or do I have to do it all? Or do I lose stuff? I don't know. But you could put things all in all these sections here. And, okay, I need to get back to... There it is. Flight deck. I need to get back to the flight deck. You know what was really cool? I was on the bridge, and then all of a sudden, you know, pirates started attacking. And it was like flashing red, like red alert situation. And it was like Battlestar Galactica, you know? Because what did happen was I was being attacked. So I went down to my... Where is it? Where is my fighter? So I went down here. And where is it? Grabbed my fighter. And it kind of looks like a Viper there too, doesn't it? And then I went out and defended the ship and came back. It was actually pretty cool. I don't want it to happen too often, but it was pretty cool. And ships will come in here. So here's the thing. I found another wreck. This one had a base value of 32 million, so I wasn't going to let it go. But I'm reminded that, you know, if I just take possession of it, the next time I call my ship, it'll be on board. So I didn't even bother abandoning my own vessel, right? Well, not abandoning it, just leaving it behind. So I just kind of said, okay, it's mine, and then left. And then when I saw my vessel was on board. So I was like, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll fly it over. But then ships flew in, and I was like, oh, why don't I look at one of these? And then I looked at one, and I'm like, yeah, I want that. I ended up throwing an extra 11 million, but I do think, for now, it's worth it. Because I got this hauler. I haven't used it yet, but it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? What's really good about it is the inside. Okay, so it's 31 slots, and it is it's an S-Class. Now, obviously, it's not endgame. Endgame would be 48 slots. I haven't really done anything with it. I'm thinking what I'm going to use this for now, would be if I wanted to do kind of like trading, buying stuff, and bringing it somewhere else to sell it in mass, just for storage purposes. It only has 4 technology slots. I might use that for like propulsion or maybe a shield or something like that. All right, and I'm out. When you get into a ship that's yours, it becomes your primary one if it isn't your primary one. All right. So I'm still using this one for now. I do want a better fighter, so that's something. So I have 3 ships now. I can have 6, so I need to be careful about what I pick up. The one I picked up, yeah, it was pretty good value. I think I got about 9 million for it, something like that. So that wasn't so bad. All right, so what I want to do now is I want to go back down, but I want to go to the base. The easiest way to do that, and let's get out of here. Let's just go over here. Oh, and by the way, there's my freighter. I think it's behind there. Oh, there it is right there. You see the frigate behind there? I'm pointing at it. It's tempting to shoot at it just to get it out of the way. Maybe somebody will have mercy on me and give me a good one. I'll probably have to negotiate and buy them or something like that. All right. I have no idea. That's just one of the things I have to explore in this game. I'm just going to use the teleporter to get to my base because I think that's the best idea. All right, I mentioned missions. Missions. Okay. All right, let's go up here. Because there's a couple of gentlemen up here who give missions. We'll get to you in a minute. All right, so there's 2 individuals who give missions. Now, this guy is kind of like racial faction. Notice he's a Kovacs. So you have to be good enough with the Kovacs that he'll actually give you missions. It's the same thing with the Gek and the Viking, right? So while you're doing the missions, by the way, we'll just take a look at them. I have some hand-ins. Okay, so I'm going to hand in some missions. Okay, I have missions where I killed Sentinels. I love killing Sentinels, especially if I do 3 at the same time. So here's the thing. Every space station is going to have its own set of missions. Own set of missions they're going to have. But the thing is, if you complete them, first of all, you can stack them on top of each other like I just did. But you can just hand them all in any place you want. So if I went to another station, even if it was a Viking, and I got a bunch of missions from them, I could hand them into this guy, which probably I'm doing at the moment. Another thing is that while I'm doing these missions, I'm going to get faction with the guilds. All right, so that was the Mercenaries Guild because that was Viking. The Kovacs basically are the Explorers Guild, and the Gek are the Merchants Guild. I think that's the way it works. I could be wrong about that, but it does seem to be the way it works. Okay, Viking. And then, of course, this one here. And, of course, I'm getting nanite clusters for that, which is very useful. And that's another one for the Mercenaries Guild. All right, let me just see what he's got. Okay, take a photo of a desert world. Okay, sounds like a plan. That's actually quite easy for me. Let's see. I don't want to hunt pirates with this vessel. I don't want to do the delivery of items. No, I don't. And these are out of my range. I have to be higher faction with the guild in order to get them. Now, those guys are for the racial... Okay, yeah, those guys are for the racial ones, right? Now, the guilds are these guys, right? So you have the Mercenaries Guild, the Explorers Guild, and the Merchants Guild. I don't actually know if I can do stuff with him at the moment. Okay, low. Maybe I'm too low and he won't talk to me. Accept gift. Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad. But I'm guessing he doesn't want to give me missions. He's like, okay, you're doing well. You keep doing it. That's probably what low meant. Your rank is too low. So keep doing these missions to get faction with the particular guild, and then you'll do better. All right, and I mentioned this guy over here. So when I reach a certain point in the storyline, these guys appeared. You have this guy, and you have this guy. These guys are travelers, just like you. There's one difference, though. I'm going to talk to this guy. Okay, what's the rush, traveler? Do not fret. Whatever the problems you face, they will pass. Yeah, your problems are a lot worse than mine. Basically, what these guys is, you want to ask them where they came from. 100 nanites. Okay, so he gives me the direction to a point of interest. Okay, understand, there's 2 of them, but you can only do this once per star system. No more. If I give that guy 100, it's going into a black hole. Now, what did he give me? Where is... Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is an unknown grave. It's either his or his grave. In other words, these guys ain't here. Apparently, I can see them, but they're dead. And in most cases, I'll go to the grave, and they'll just be like... the thing floating there, right? And the glyph will just be floating there. And then I'll select it, and he'll tell you, like messed up story of how he died. It's basically the Sentinels. The Sentinels are the bad guys, right? And what it is, you'll get his glyph. You need 16 glyphs. I currently have 6, I believe. I don't have the glyph from this star system. I kind of left it here. In fact, I don't... What planet is that? I'm not sure which planet that is. I know it's not the one that I'm on. I don't believe it is. I don't believe it's the one that I'm on. Anyway, you need 16, and then you need to find a portal. What that'll let you do is let you put in a 16 glyph combination that will take you to any world in No Man's Sky. Okay, here's the situation. Now, if I was to find a planet in my little area, right? And say that it had a wreck of a 48 slot S-class hauler, right? Sitting right out in the open. There actually is some. There's one world, if you go to it, there is one, but it's like at the bottom of like an ocean, so you have to go down and get it. What I could do is I could take that combination, put it on the internet, and anyone can go to that planet and go to that location and get that wreck if they wanted to get it. See, a wreck like that would be worth investing in fixing, right? I mean, that's the end game right there. 48 slot S-class hauler, yeah, that's end game right there. So that's the thing about it, is once you have the 16 glyphs, you can go anywhere in anybody's world. If they found a great planet, if they found a wonderful, beautiful planet that doesn't have insane, psychopathic sentinels, yes, I'm very bitter about that. Yeah, then you can do that. All right. Speaking of which, all right, I've set up a couple of bases. Let's see. Desert base. I have to take a picture of the desert, don't I? So I've established 2 bases, I believe. I was very close to doing another one because I found a planet that I really liked. Except, of course, yeah, for the Sentinels. Okay, so I'm in here. Alright, so let's just... Oh, it's nighttime. Okay. Yeah, and it does this with my ship for some reason. I don't know what's going on. It was in there when I did this. Oh, and I have one of these guys here. Atmospheric Harvester. He got some sulfine for me, so I'm just going to take that and put that in my exosuit. And I'll give him some... Right. That's a gas collector. It's a desert, so that's what he's collecting, right? If you look at it... Right here. Scorched and desert planets. Okay, I believe I have to take a picture of a desert planet. Hold on a minute here now. Smile for the camera! There we go. I did a mission. There we go. That's all I wanted to stop here. I kind of like this world, even though it's a desert. Yeah, I can go back to the mission agent and get some stuff for that. At least it doesn't have Psycho Sentinels on it. And there's another, that's a huge planet right there, right? What was there? Ancient Ruin on that planet right there. I was thinking I might use this place for something, but who knows? We'll see. If nothing else, I'm getting this stuff. All right, let's go back inside. Notice that I was inside when I teleported. Okay, let's go to the lakeside base. I was kind of scouting a place to someday use the submarine. Yeah, there's a submarine in the game. Actually, I found another planet that was like mostly ocean with islands around it. Unfortunately, it has the same problem that this one has. See, this one teleported me outside. See, this one doesn't have any atmospheric issues or anything like that. Yes, it's orange and the water is red. But what it does have is insane sentinels who will attack you if they see you. Right, now if you look at me, see the scanner here? Notice the sentinels, hostile. And these are the creatures over here. So they're very, very annoying. The thing about it is they just, if you attack them, they keep escalating over and over and over again. You know what I'd like to do? Let's take a look under in the water. I mean, this is really a lake. This isn't an ocean. But you know what? Let's do that. I actually was given 2 of these. These are for breathing underwater. Yeah, they even have those. All right, so let's just go underwater. Okay, it's not very deep, is it? Hold on a minute. Can you go down, please? Thank you. Now, this one here isn't really... as good as I was hoping it was going to be. Can you just stay down there, please? Hold on a minute. Let's go to the deeper side here. For no reason, I want to hide from these guys. Okay, and that... Oh, wait a minute. That's where that comes from. You know, I was wondering where that element was coming from. Yeah, you notice how much money I made from that? I just wish there was some fish under here so I could make... Oh, here we go! Boom, 129,000! Oh, he's at me in the water. What is that? Are those living things? Wait a minute. Okay, I better get out of here because the sentinels are going crazy. Okay, yeah. Wait a second. This is why I love killing sentinels. Because they're such party poopers. Blaze javelin. Ooh, did that hurt? Boom. Yeah, the problem is the chain begins. They'll send 2 armored ones along. Okay, I'm going to move that, right? Alright. They're going to send 2 armored ones. And then if I kill them, they'll send 2 armored ones and a doggy. Yeah, where are they? Ah, these are armored. Okay, get, what's up? If I get lucky, sometimes you can get lucky and get them right through the eye. Meanwhile, business as usual, huh? Boom. Ah, stop it. Okay, no armor for you. Boom. Okay, Mine. Yeah, it's gonna be the same thing over and over again. The name, it'll be those guys again, and there'll be a doggy too. And then after that, it'll be a walker. Oh yeah, lucky shot. See what I told you? Right through the armor. Oh, another lucky shot. There's a doggy. I want to get these things because I'm probably about to run. Hi. Come on. And you're dead. And basically, so am I. Give me that. All right. And then... Yep, Sentinel Walker. Okay, I think you have to hit one of these guys in order for... Okay. Okay, yeah, right there. Okay, where is this guy? Yeah, so I don't really want to mess with him. As a matter of fact, I would really like to be able to get into my... Okay. Yeah, he can't fire in here. I'd really like to get into my teleporter. Okay. Ouch! Ouch. I don't know if he actually hit me, but I do notice that my life is a little on the low side, so why don't we just do something about this? Okay, Sentinel searching. But what fun is that? Hi, I'm getting out of here. Bye-bye. See ya. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. And this time, okay, I'm going to my rad base now. Yeah, so you can see why those like places with the insane sentinels are very frustrating. I mean, it was a nice place. Like I said, there's places with real oceans. I saw one that was like it was like 90% ocean, actually like 95% ocean. And the problem is those sentinels just ruin your life. Yeah, and it puts me up here. I'm not even sure why. My teleporter is there, like over here. So, I don't know. In retrospect, it was a mistake for me to do this, to be here. Ow. Okay, so, yeah, those guys are annoying. Alright, so we took a look at the freighter stuff. I'm going to have to see about getting some frigates and things like that. I also have, let's see here for a second. Okay, the armorer, I've done his missions, but he's kind of bugged. He won't end. The same thing with the farmer. That's the reason it said before, go see the farmer. If I talk to him and he says, okay, I'm leaving now, goodbye, see ya, and then it just loops back to the same thing. Now, what I also have is I have this fellow. He does the exocraft. See that? The exocraft? And he's waiting for me to make one. So what I'm going to do is just very quickly make one. I was really hoping for a good world that I could do this on, but I can do this. It's not really very expensive. All right, so let's just end with this, right? Oh, wrong one. There we go. And it's in equipment, and it's this one. And boom. Right, so this is the first one you get. This is the Nomad. If I get in, okay, get that out of there. See, now I have another tab there for my exocraft. So this one's got a lot of slots. You can put a lot of things into it. He's going to, as the mission goes on, he's going to give me more and more things to put into it. Like, I think he gives me the searcher right now so that I can search in it. He's going to give me a gun. He's going to give me a miner. But there's other ones you can do as well. Yeah. I have a whole bunch of these guys now. Just refill it. I have one for everything. These are A's, but this one is for cold protection. This one's for radiation protection. This one's an S. This is for heat protection. Actually, this is a cold protection too, and that's an S. And unfortunately, I put the toxic one in here. So that one uses ammonium. My cargo, I've gotten a lot of drops. A lot of those cargo drops. Drop containers and stuff like that. So I've got a lot of upgrading here. And I have a lot of those... the little salvage things too. Anyway, you can really pimp these things out, and this is just the first one. There's also a hovercraft that you get next, and then there's a big old tank that's got like 48 slots itself, but you can really like fight with it and such. And there is another one too. See, once you get to a certain point, you can get blueprints that also have exocraft. Hold on a second. The summoning station, which will summon any of your vehicles if they happen to be lost somewhere. And then the pilgrim. I never used a pilgrim. It seems to be like a motorbike. You know, it seems to be like a motorbike. I don't think I can make it, but maybe you can get an idea what it looks like. Hold on a second. That's the summoning station. If you lose one of your vehicles, it'll just summon it for you. And then there's the pilgrim. That appears to be like a little big old bike, you know. I can make the metal plating, but maybe another time. Alright, so I'm going to work on the missions to pimp these guys out. You'll probably see me before the next time. As I mentioned, there's also a submarine. The thing is, you have to pursue like the mission, the storyline before you can get it. So I wasn't really in a rush to grab that planet because I'm seeing a lot of planets. I'm hoping I can find one, you know, maybe it has a big ocean and it doesn't have insane, sentinels. If it does, I'll just build a lot of indoor stuff, you know, because I figure once the submarine is underwater, or maybe the entire base is underwater, because, you know, you can do that. Where is it? See, aqua construction. You can make things for underwater there, you know? And I think the glass ones work down there too. And he wants me to come back and do stuff for him. Okay, hold it a second. Let's just talk to him for a second. Yeah, he wanted me to build the roamer bay. That was the Nomad. And then he wants me to install the signal booster. Right, so that means I can just do the searching for things long distance. I think the next thing he gives me after this is, after this mission, is the recipe for a weapon. And then, of course, you can buy... Oh, that reminds me. I actually have one right here. He gave me this one originally. It's a mod. It's a crappy mod. You can actually get the mods up above, and they're pretty good. Anyway, I think that's going to do for now. So, I don't know if you're going to see any more of this. It's really doing badly on my channel, just saying. We'll see. We'll see. There's something else coming up, and it might take its place. Anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.